Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate sponge cake. It's one of the many ways to make chocolate cake that has fluffy and moist texture and tastes great with any frosting you like. I will assemble the cake with a dark chocolate ganache filling. In my next video, I'll show you how to make one of the trends of the year, the island cake. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my future videos. To make the cake batter, we'll need eggs, carefully separating the egg whites from the egg yolks, 2 amounts of sugar, one for the egg whites and one for the egg yolks, vegetable oil, warm water, flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. You can find the exact amount of the ingredients in the description below this video. Start by sifting flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. Give it a quick whisk and set aside. In a mixing bowl, combine the egg yolks and the big portion of sugar. Whisk it together until light and fluffy. Add vegetable oil, warm water, and whisk again. Next, add all the dry ingredients and whisk until combined well. In a stand mixer bowl, combine the egg whites and a pinch of salt. Whip the egg whites on low speed until foamy. Then increase the speed to medium and gradually add the second portion of sugar. Make sure that the mixing bowl and the whisk attachment are very clean and there is no residual oil or fat left behind to disturb or deflate the egg whites. Whisk the egg whites until stiff peaks form. Next, add the beaten egg whites in a few batches to the chocolate mixture. Mix everything very gently so the batter doesn't lose volume. As soon as the cake batter becomes smooth, stop the mixing. Transfer the cake batter into 2 8-inch spring-form pans covered with parchment paper and spread the cake batter evenly with a spatula. Bake at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. Check the readiness of the cake with a skewer or toothpick. After the cake is cooled down, you can divide each cake into 2 layers. If you want to make a 3-layered cake, you can transfer the cake batter into 1 8-inch baking pan and bake it at 350 degrees for about 50 minutes. Check the readiness of the cake with a skewer or toothpick. Let the cake cool in the baking pan for about 10 minutes or so, then using a knife slice between the cake and the baking pan and take the ring part off. Take off the bottom part of the spring form and place the cake on the cooling rack. When the cake is warm to the touch, cover it with plastic wrap and refrigerate for a minimum of 2 to 4 hours or overnight. Next, we need to make some chocolate ganache because it needs to chill for a few hours for stabilizing. To make the ganache, we'll need dark chocolate and heavy whipping cream. Microwave the heavy whipping cream until it's almost boiling. Make sure to keep an eye on it so it doesn't bubble over in the microwave. Pour the hot heavy cream over the chocolate. Let it sit for 2 minutes and start whisking slowly until the mixture is smooth and well combined. Cover the ganache with plastic wrap, lightly pressing the plastic against the surface. Refrigerate for 4 to 6 hours or overnight. When the cake is chilled, you can easily divide it. If you use 2 8-inch baking pans, you can divide each cake into 2 layers. I use a cake leveler, but you can use any way that's convenient for you. The texture of the cake inside is spongy and moist. To whip the ganache, take it out of the fridge 20-30 minutes in advance. Take off the plastic wrap and whip it with a handheld mixer or a stand mixer until the ganache is fluffy and has lightning in color. Be careful not to over-whip the ganache. To assemble the cake, place the first cake layer on the cake board and put the adjustable baking ring on top. Then place the acetate film inside the ring and adjust the ring so that it fits tight around the cake. I decided to additionally soak the cake layers using coffee with milk, but it's an optional step. Next, spread a third of the chocolate ganache filling on top of the cake and repeat the steps with all the cake layers. Soak the top cake layer with coffee. Cover the assembled cake with plastic wrap and refrigerate for 4 to 6 hours or overnight. During this time, the cake will soak in all the flavor and settle a little. When the cake has cooled down, take off the plastic wrap, the adjustable baking ring, and acetate film. Our chocolate sponge cake with whipped chocolate ganache is ready for decorating. In my next video, I'll show you how to make one of the cake trends of the year, the island cake. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.